Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Uh, hello, viewer one. If you're able to comment down below, let me know what's going on. Um, whoops. No? Okay. Um, oof, cold. You see the goosebumps. Burrito. Okay, there we go. Still hazy. I feel like, oh, there we go. Okay. It's like, is it going to readjust? I don't know. Okay. Just going to wait a little bit. Wait a little bit. See if anyone hops on. Okay. We'll wait for a little bit and see who ends up popping on. The girl is exhausted. It's been a long week. So happy tomorrow's Friday. So happy. Hello, the three individuals, the two additional. I just looked at the time, it was 4:44 on the time. Hi, April, how are you? You caught me this time. It's been a while, it's been a minute. How's your week going? It's been a long week, it feels like. So happy tomorrow is Friday. Oh, I just got out of an interview I just had. Um, and I think it went well. I don't ever think interviews go bad. Um, I can't remember the last interview I've had where I didn't get the position. Um, oh, you're going to an orientation? What type of orientation? Yeah, what type of organization? Financial aid for my son's college. Awesome. Excellent. Okay. Great. Okay. Well, I appreciate you hopping on and just saying hello, sharing your presence here. That's awesome that your son's going to college. That's awesome. Knowledge is power. The more you know, the more you grow. That's right. I appreciate you taking the time out to just hop on. Oh, excuse me. Just seeing what's going on. What's going on? Yeah. Let's see. And I went live a little later today because I just got on my interview. That interview was an hour long. Like, damn, hour long. And we'll see. I was really excited about it today because it's exactly what I'm doing, just a little bit more. It's different, but who is exactly what I want to be in. But we'll see. I don't know. Now my pendulum here. It's actually rose quartz. You can't really. It looks white, but it's not white. It's pink. It's a rose quartz. Um, it was gifted to me a few years ago. Well, more than a few years ago. Like when I started my mediumship development, that was like 14 years ago. Oh my God, I got this 14 years ago. At least 10 years ago for sure. Hey, Keith, you did make it. Welcome. Hey, you made it. I probably should charge my laptop soon, depending on how long we're going to be here today. Hello, beautiful souls. I love that. I have a wooden one. Oh, you have a wooden one? Ooh, this one was gifted to me. And so I consult it from time to time. But honestly, I don't know if it's me and my subconscious or my higher self, because I've asked it questions and it's often about what I want and then it ends up not being correct. So, use it with discretion for sure. Yeah. Okay. Everyone doing okay? This Thursday evening, your girl is exhausted. Your girl is exhausted. Whew. Yeah. Exhausted. I almost took a nap when I came home from work, but I said no because I have an interview at 4, so I didn't want to wake up. And when you wake up from a great nap and you're kind of groggy, I wanted to be alert. But your girl's tired, so I know I wanted to keep the live. I want to be consistent. I really want to check in, just see how everyone is doing, and see, practice a little bit if I can. I was going to have an event this weekend, but Mediumship Demonstration, but I had no one signed up for it, which is fine. It's like during the holidays, I get it. And then I was going to do one at a friend of mine's, but no one signed up. Well, not a lot of people signed up for hers, so she canceled the event. So I was like, yeah, it's during the holidays. But I would think like during the holidays, people would want to hear from their loved ones. But we're at different times now. Like it's a different climate for sure. And people's, attentions are elsewhere. So I get it. So I still want to hold space for, you know, the community here. I'm still trying to build here, and be more consistent with my community here. It means a lot to me. Um, Being here on YouTube and creating and just being more present, consistency. And I just saw the time, it was 11:22, so that was cool. Like I saw 444 and 11:22. Um, they're all meant for certain things to use. They're all meant for certain things. I used to have a chart explaining them all, but I lost it. And I truly appreciate you. And I also understand if you didn't make the event because you're tired. I appreciate that. I appreciate your compassion for me. Your girl does a lot. Your girl does a lot. And I'm working on not doing that. Hi, Venus Babe. I was trying to see if I recognized your profile picture, but I do not. But hello, welcome. Thanks for coming. Key, can you tell me, were you referring to pendulums? Like they're all meant for certain things? Can you elaborate? Because I think you're talking about pendulums because we were just talking about it. I just got mine in a knot here. Wait, I'm trying to unknot it with my claws. But yeah, I mean, it's important to show up, right? Like it's important. It's just as important. And I've been on YouTube for 8 years maybe, and I could be way more, my growth could be more exponential if I had time or, you know, more of the energy, but I'm working towards that, right? Like the job I just applied for is remote, and it's exactly what I'm doing now, but not in a hospital, at home. And it has different aspects of it too, like different mental health populations. And I'm gonna need help to get this out because I really did put a knot in this and I can't get it out. So yeah, so I'm making moves to like try to move into this a little bit more. But I just bought a house and, you know, finances, so I have to have income. Like I have to have steady income in order to make sure that everything's paid, right? But I also want to have availability to work on my passion, right? Blossom and Rise is my passion. Discussing spirituality, personal development, that is my passion. So I have to make room for that. So if I take out, you know, at Thursday evenings, if I get this job, this live is gonna be after 5, because the role would be from 8 to 5. Or I could check in like during my lunchtime, seeing where everyone's at. You know, I'm trying to be flexible and then still be able to have some space for my therapy clients. I do want to continue to do therapy because I worked so hard to get to where I'm at in my expertise in education. So that's something I think I'm going to continue to have. But the spirituality aspect, that's where I really want to be. Like that's Amber. I'm working towards that. Blossom and Rising myself, right? I have to show up in Blossom and Rise so that others can see that, you know. And I struggle with that, staying consistent for sure. I'm really preoccupied with trying to get this knot out of here. It's so irritating to me. Like, oh, so irritating. I'm gonna have to have him help me because this is really for real knotted. I'm not happy about that. Chain. And the answer is everything will work out for me. Thank you. I appreciate that. I do believe that too. This position is, I want this position because it's contract, right? It's a 6-month contract. And I asked her, like, if it's the reviewer, I'm like, is it based on like job performance? Because that's not going to be an issue for me. Like, I do my jobs and I do them well. I take the time to learn them and I get the shit done. So I'm not worried about that, but I'm wondering, like, if I continue to, you know, be consistent and continue to show up and do more things with Blossom and Rise, I would like to just transition into working for myself, right? And I know I can do it. I know I can do it, but you got to start somewhere. You got to start somewhere. You just got to do and be. and embody that fully, you know, and I want to. Life be life, and you know, I've got bills to pay. Eventually, Blossom and Rise will be my full-time employment. I'm really excited about that. I'm really excited to. I opened up my membership site, where there's different tiers. There's a free tier. There's a $5 a month tier, and that includes. I want to do monthly meditation and spiritual development groups. The circles are important. I also want to get into a development group for intermediate to advanced practitioners. I haven't found one yet. I'm looking at one to join now. It's a whole year worth, and I need the discipline. I want the discipline. So I'm waiting for things to work themselves out for me to be able to do that. And I also want to hold space for others to be able to do that as well. So the second tier of the membership will include everything in the first tier and the monthly meetings. And then the third tier is going to include all of that plus one-to-one mentoring twice a month. Yeah, and that will take up a lot of my time once I'm able to work with Blossom Rise full time. So yeah, like I have things in the making. My course Blossom into My Power is going to be releasing soon, and or launching soon in January, a few days after my birthday. So I'm really excited about that. My 7-day challenge, Unlock Your Inner Power. I was really proud of myself for that. I was really proud of myself and the work with that I created for Blossom into My Power and my my affirmation deck that I created. Hold on. The light is like, you can see it. Blossom. There we go. And then the messages that are on the back of it. I trust in divine timing of everything in my life unfolds perfectly. It's just alignment with what Key just said. Everything will work out for you, right? I'm super proud that I did this. Like, this is pretty cool. Like, and I have Blossom Rise on the very bottom here. Hold on. Wow. Can we see it? We can't. There we go. You can see it. It's right there. Blossom Rise. Right there. And so, yeah, I made this deck in reflection of me, honoring myself and blossoming into my affirmations. I too have to practice affirmations. Like, I'm not perfect. I struggle with not necessarily self-doubt, but anxiety about things that's, you know, that are to come, and practicing patience and what that looks like. And it's a lot. It's a lot. So I have to model that in which I'm seeking to teach. I have to stand up because I've been sitting down all day. But yeah, so, you know, I appreciate everyone that's here. And let's see if I can channel a loved one. I didn't sit in the power yet, so let me see. Well, first, I only have, now that I'm thinking about it, I only have Key commenting. I don't know if April's here or Venus Babe is here. And so if I'm going to channel a message, I need to make sure that you're available to correspond with me, communicate with me. So if everyone that's present, if you could comment below. I don't like doing cold readings. In fact, mediumship, you cannot do cold readings. Like you actually have to say yes or no to evidence that's being brought forth. So is anyone else able to comment? I have a reading on Saturday, so I'm looking forward to that as well. Mediumship. It's always interesting what comes up. You never know. You know what I mean? Like, you never know. And it's always beautiful, whatever messages come out. And they're always like, spirit knows what needs to be said, right? And so I'm learning to have less anxiety when it comes to my mediumship. I just want to make sure that I don't cause harm, right? Like by providing incorrect information. And that deals with trusting yourself and practicing more and putting yourself out there. And that's what these meetups are normally about. But it looks like I only have 2 people on right now, which is that's fine. I appreciate everyone that's been here, that's been chatting with me. Key, I appreciate it. I will be here next week. I'm gonna call it a night because I am tired, and I gotta get ready for tomorrow, the last day of the week. But I will be here next week at 5 again. Actually, hold on a second. Let me see. Yeah, because I had to move a client to 4 o'clock next. No, 5 o'clock. I'll be here at 4 o'clock next week. There we go. I'll be here 4 o'clock next week, and hopefully I'll have. Last week was good. I had engagement last week, but the more I do this, I'm hoping to gain more engagement with my community here on YouTube. Okay. All right. Well, you guys have a great night. I will see you soon. Yeah. Bye for now.